Our mother ended up holding the equivalent of the Spanish Inquisition to finding out who gave her young daughter this kind of information. But everyone was found to be innocent and not said a word to her. Grace would claim to see Scotty a few more times, then the sightings disappeared. That is, until we moved to New Hampshire. Living in a 250-plus-year-old town is guaranteed to have old-timey graveyards, and that is where my sister likes to go. Immediately she was attracted to graveyards and would spend hours sitting on graves just staring at the markers. "What do you do there?" I asked. "I like to speak with the people that float around," she replied. "A lot of them are pretty strict, but for the most part very nice." This would continue on and off for a few years, mostly held in private, as she would sneak out or say she was going to friend's house. The friend's house in question was usually a grave somewhere. I would sometimes tag along so she didn't feel compelled to lose this gift. However, what sealed it for me that there is another side was when my grandfather was in medically induced coma, waiting for the angels to come along and whisk him away. My family was there to say goodbye. It was finally time for Grace to say goodbye to the only grandfather she got to know. She stroked his wispy gray hair and started to speak to him, and then started to mention names of people she was never told about, she claimed were in the room with us. She talked about how Ernie was there, waiting for him with a beer, how his brother Marvin, who died before she was born, couldn't wait to see him again, and the look of sheer surprise on Cindy's face. These were people who had not enough significance to be brought up to be spoken about in our lives, but Grace knew. My mother turned pale. "Oh, and Scotty is waiting for you, Grandpa." Cindy was mortified and stormed out of the room at this point. My sister looks to our mother, a beaming smile on her face, and says, "Grandma Scotty says she'll always love you, Mom. She says you did a good job raising your kids."